Davis bank robbery. Now the cast wants us to do things differently this year. They want us to start with our absolutely favorite part, the part where I mention their names, the credits. But before I give credit where blame is due, we are happy to thank the Fort Davis State Bank for the use of their facilities, the safest bank in the county. Alba for the audio equipment, and for having a wonderful Rihanna restaurant in Alpine. Matt Blackman, our sound band. Buster and Pam Mills for the sanitation wagon. Grand Companions Humane Society for the hay bales. The Fort Davis Chamber of Commerce for things too numerous to mention, and other people whose my memory completely eludes me. And now, underneath the rusticating makeup, the Fort Davis Bad Actors and Bank Robbers Guild are the Marshal is played by Gregory. If he can't save your soul, no one can. Me. Deputy Fester by Bob, the monologuer Gray. Burly Earl by Honest by Bob. Honest, my political party is a good one. No, really it is. Rose. Curly Earl. Who's hiding from me? Oh yes, there he is. By Cliff the Hammer Slinger Calvert. Swirly Earl by Mike. I was like this before I went postal. Pearson. The Banker by Bart. I don't miss being a bachelor, not at all. Besley. Jimmy the Bank Clerk by Howard, that's his real name, Johnson. Bartender Nick Bursfelder by Bob, he knows history because he was there, Wild. Gambler, See How We Cheat 'Em by Dan Star Hunter Gordon. Pharaoh was played by BJ, Would You Like CPR, Hensley. Roulette by Diane, the non-Euclidean Straw. The scriptwriters have bribed me to remain anonymous. The townspeople and gang members were played by real townspeople and by hardy hands who could only wish they were real townspeople. Charles the Dude Redmond, and the Vampire Hearted, and others I don't know well enough to make up nicknames for. Charles Luther, J. George, Joe Silva, and a cast of thousands. Yeah. Bob Thousand. Hey, Bob. The narrator is Rick. He's even more handsome than he looks Strahan. And well deserved. Well done, Matt. And finally, as if she didn't have enough to do, Mama Earl is played by our very real Jeff Davis County Judge, Jeanette Dewar, who has a few words for the crowd.
So all for being here, have a good time, and remember the ATM machine is over here.
Thank you, Judge. Does this count towards my community service? No, it counts against it? Ah. Now, page 2. Let's go back in time to the wild, wild west, here beyond the Pecos, where men were men, women were women, and eastern lowlanders were pitied. It's 1881, when times were tough, and a president's term in office was mercifully short. Times were so tough that if you had 2 pennies in your pocket, they would start fighting with each other because they were unaccustomed to so much company.
Just saying.
Cactus were dying of dehydration. Cattle were begging in the streets for hay. And honest ranchers were turning to desperate lives of crime and becoming lawyers or politicians. Yes, those were strange, strange times. Instead of banks stealing from the taxpayers, citizens stole from the banks. And last year, the Earl Brothers gang, the most hideous bunch of miscreants outside of the presidential candidates, had tried to rob the Fort Davis Bank. But an unprecedented and inexplicable bout of competency, Deputy Fester managed to outwit Swirly Earl, Burly Earl, and Curly Earl and lock them up. Of course, Fester can hold on to competency for about as long as it takes a Higgs boson to decay. So, by means that shall be revealed later in our extravaganza, Burly and Swirly probably got away. Curly could not decide which brother to follow, so he sat back down in jail to figure things out, which took 3 days. By then, the townsfolk mistook Curly's strenuous meditations for giving himself up, not realizing Curly still as crooked as a snake's backside. The Earl brothers haven't seen each other since their not-so-great escape, and each thinks their siblings are as lost as William Jennings Bryan at a Darwin rally. But they are about to have a family reunion with more surprises than our thorns in the Chihuahuan desert. Our tall tale begins at the saloon, where we find Nick Mersfelder introducing his latest venture, a gambling room run by notorious mathematician and card sharp C. Howie Cheatham. His mysterious assistants, the lovely ladies of the night and the day and the twilight in between. Roulette and Pharaoh have the power to cloud men's minds and take our money, just like my last 3 girlfriends. But now, wait, something important. Ladies in the audience, if your city-bred husbands start to get scared at the sight of real guns, just hold their hands and tell them all the guns are real, the bullets are blanks. But we do have some real safety concerns, so please stay behind the yellow tape. And don't point a gun at anyone unless they deserve it, like commies or redcoats, or maybe presidential candidates. And now, on with the show!
I'll just put this in front of me.
My, where are my manners? Carol, who's that? Go on over there and let me call on you. Okay, girls, now that you got their attention, how about we buy everybody a round of drinks on the house?
I know. I should have been a little more prepared. I swear my
Curly, or Charlie. Hey, you see my boy?
I don't have to ask the like to you. You shot my boots! Just who do you think you are?
Hey, boy, let's go make a quick
girl, and I'm looking for my boy. See him?
I think that may be one of your boys out shot with that cruise.
That one?
Here's my thanks. Yeah.
Mama, what are you doing here?
Curly, what are you doing? Pushing a broom.
Now, Mama, I can explain.
Line, please. Line.
Okay, Mama Earl. Mama Earl meant to ask you. Now, that wasn't a hard question after all, was it?
That wasn't a hard question, was it?
Yeah.
Was that a hard question? That wasn't a hard question, was it?
Oh, wait. I'm trying to feed lines. I'm doing it wrong.
Y'all want to hear from?
Pardon me.
Last time I seen them, they was headed out of
It's too
town.
hot for this.
Are they pushing a broom too? Are they playing housemaids?
Now, honest to goodness, Mom, I can explain. I don't know where they is. Last time I seen was their backside of the city headed out of town. Sort of.
Well, what kind of race is sorta?
Well, it was kind of a spur of the moment race. Sort of.
One going this way and one going that way?
Yeah, I guess they was just headed out of town.
That way and that way? Fine.
Mama meant meant to say, what kind of horse race has separate ways out of town?
It's
That's
kind of
Hurley.
sort of.
That way, is that
Yes, and Mama meant to say, you stand right where you are while I go talk to the marshal and sort this out.
way? Don't move.
Go.
I know this one. Hold it.
Jimmy!
I'm gonna take her back.
It's a game, are you alright? Yeah, we're okay, Marshal. Jimmy threw himself in front of his beloved employer. Beloved employer? Who's throwing who around? You boys keep your head down. Earlier! That you? No, Marshal. It's me, Squirrelier. I'm over here, Marshal. Burley, right? Is that you, Burley? What are you doing? Now, what are you doing back in these parts? I come here to rob this bank today, but looks like you done beat me to the punch. Burley.
Why is that guy right there scared?
Burley? What are you doing standing over there next to the marshal? You see this here? They done went and made me an honorary deputy. They always take me there. I'm even the town's first sanitation engineer. Say what? What? That's right, brothers. I'm the official pooper scooper of Fort Davis, Texas. And I think only Mom Earl can do a little bit better than me, but I think that. Yeah, run frog. That qualifies me to run frog, y'all.
I'll be the next one.
Hey, Charlie, speaking of Mama, have you heard from her lately? That's funny you should ask that, little brother, because I just had a near-death experience with her. She was looking enough already! Will somebody please tell me what in the wide earth is going on? How would somebody please tell me what is going on? Wow, here my boys have come to rob the bank today, and it looks like my brother Squirrel is going to beat me to the punch. Oh, that's not right, but it's my bank and it's my money. You know, Marshal, you know what they do say, the early squirrel always gets to them deep ends first. You mean to tell me you boys not riding together anymore? No, Marshal. We had a separation of the ways last year. I was so old enough I sneaked out your tail right through the front door. Yeah, well, I thought it was a much better idea to bust out of the back door so nobody would see me or miss me for a while. Hey, you trying to tell me both of you gangs showed up on the same day at the same time to rob my bank? My bank? It's my bank and my money. Whatever. Told you to shut up, biker. You know, Marshal, there's just something about the 4th of July that makes it a easy date to remember.
Easier than remembering these lines.
That's right, little brother. Because 4th of July always falls on 4th of July. That's right. 4th of July usually is Saturday's always on the 4th of July, but like always, this year it is Saturday. That's enough, Festus.
Burley, you meant to say. Me and my boys thought we'd come to town and celebrate with some of your money.
Wait, I got it. Wait, me and my gang, we thought we'd come over here and celebrate the 4th of July with some of the money from your bank. It's my bank, That's my money.
My brother. Shut up.
Yeah. Marshall, you know, I really like them hot little crackers. And, I mean, it's fun to watch them go on. How about it, Deputy Fester? You got any more of them hot little crackers on you? Crackers? Burley and you too, Burley. All I got for you guys is hot lead. Oh, you're fired! Oh, you're fired! What they talking about, Fester?
You mean you never told you about what happened last year?
Told me what?
Well, he was feeling sorry for us being locked up over the 4th of July, missing the fireworks and all the celebrations. So he was lighting himself with firecrackers outside our jail cell.
Marshall, you should have seen. Oh, that deputy was flinging them little sticks of dynamite at the window, and Gus Williams blew one back in and laid it on Burley's bus. Boom! Caught it on fire, it did.
That's right, and when Fester ran in to put it out, old Burley put him right out of his six.
That's not the way I heard it. Looked like somebody left out some mighty important secret. Well, folks, I gotta say my phony baloney job. Okay, Marshall, you know how it was. It was the 4th of July. Those poor guys were just moping around in themselves. They were so sad, you couldn't even get described. All I was trying to do was just to cheer them up a little bit.
Oh, no, you don't.
That was a right nice gift.
Curly meant to say thank you.
You're welcome, Curly.
I deal with you later, Fester. Right now, I got to deal with this business on hand. I tell you what, boys, you either give yourself up, me and my boys, we're gonna mow you down where you stand. Oh, no, you don't.
Not yet, Curly.
That's Curly. Your cue. You want to ask if anybody wants to miss another 4th of July celebration?
Oh, somebody asked me that, Marshall. No, Marshall, and we gotta miss another 4th of July celebration sitting in jail?
Yeah. Marshall, and don't be trying none of that foolishness of letting us go with your blessings from above, because I can see that Blacksmith Ned ain't on top of the bank this year, so me and my boys, we ain't gonna take your money. It's my money out of my bank. Yeah.
It's true. All right, one more time. You boys, you got a choice. You can either give yourself up, or me and my deputy and my men, we're going to mow you down where you stand.
Look out, it's early. He's up to something.
Look, it's mine now. Holster. All right, deputy. Holster that gun and don't you be a-touching him. Okay, Squirrely. You got my word. I won't be a-touching these 2 guns. Just like they screwed in the holster. Hey, looks like we...
What do you got to say about that, Curly?
You know what they say?
You know, blood might be thicker
Oh,
than
yeah, you know
water.
what they say, folks? There's Marshall blood is thicker than water.
Well, I thought it was good to get blood out of the furnace. Now, blood's thicker than furnace juice, ain't it?
No, you can't squeeze the load out of the biker.
Hey!
All right, Marshall. So what's it gonna be? We're gonna take that money and say, me and my boys, or am I gonna shoot you down right here in the street where you're on your knees? Apparently it's not sure.
Brothers, me and my boys, we've got the money. And, I don't think we plan on sharing it with you, do we, boys?
No way. Deserves part of that money.
Burley.
Oh, what
You have something here to do that's fascinating. Folks, this is going to be great.
Go get him.
Go get him.
Go get him.
Grab
Do
him.
you give me that money or?
He is quick-witted, folks. He's fast on his feet, remembers all his lines. Oh no, this might be something horrible. That poor kid.
You better give me my share of the money. I got me a hostage.
Burley, that's your own boy you're holding there?
Dang, damn it. I said, you give me my share of the money, or I'll
No,
go.
you're a brother. Burley, don't you pull that trigger. How about we do a three-way split?
I'll shoot him. I'll shoot him. Oh, radio goes to the three-way split.
Okay, yeah, I can go for that. Yeah.
Mama? Burley? That bill of hay sitting on your shoulders ain't never made you like the top of your head.
You know, Burley, Mama is right about that bill of hay here on his shoulder. It never did make it. You can't go for a three-way split. Because me and my gang's got the money. And if I'm going to be splitting it with anybody, I'm going to be splitting it with Brother Kirk. Because he's kind of helping me at the moment.
Well, this ain't the two greediest brothers you ever saw.
Well,
They never did like this.
certainly
Wouldn't let
will.
me play with marbles with them.
What?
You short cheated my bunk bed.
You thought you were the brains of the outfit. I'm the one. Nobody knows. Deputy, I thought I told you to keep them guns free.
Well, those two guns is free to holster. I got my lucky charm here. You know, 2 guns is good, but 3 guns is gooder.
I didn't see that one coming.
Well, what's it going to be, boys? Money or your brother?
Oh, we better give ourselves up, boys. Put your guns away.
All right.
Marshal, Marshal, I have a meeting with my attorney, with my boys.
Mama.
Deputy.
I still got my gun.
Hey, you got something to say to Squirrely there, maybe?
Okay, Squirrely, Burley, put up them guns.
Now, just hold on a second there, Deputy, while I kind of ponder on this for a moment. Curly. Now, Brother Curly, if you should get killed, the way I'm figuring it is, Mama's still gonna have me and Burley to carry on her good name. So you're only men.
Gee,
Mama.
you didn't even get my money back. Whirly.
Squirrely.
Burley!
All right, fine. Holster your guns, boys, and give yourselves up.
Okay, you gang members, get over here.
Hey, good job, Festus. Take these boys over to the jail.
Mama.
Marshal, must I have a prayer meeting with my boys first?
Yes, ma'am. No problem. This is the second time they robbed the bank. If you go right ahead, ma'am, I know a thing or two about prayer. You go right ahead and talk to the boy.
Boys, Burley, Burley, and Kirk, Burley, get over here. Thank you, Marshal, appreciate that. Boy. What? You can explain what have I told you about robbing banks?
Don't never get caught. Always keep your face covered.
No, make sure you're wearing clean underwear.
Boy.
Mama, you're gonna ask them. You're gonna tell them that stealing don't bring nothing to the
Stealing don't
table.
bring nothing to the table. Stealing don't bring nothing to the table but trouble.
Now it's time for violence.
So, what? Now we've been robbed by the clan.
The prayer meeting is over. Thanks to Sheriff, you can have them. Here's Frank.
All right, deputy, take them over to the jail. You boys, you listen to your mama. You know what they say? You can't teach your old dog from sticks. I thought you were making old dog take two sticks. No, you can't make a dog stick. You can't shake an old dog because it'll make it. Give me a hand with these money bags. Here's your money, Mr. Dave. Thank you, Jimmy. That's right, girls. I work hard for every penny of it.
Our bread is butter.
Why, thank you. You guys know where a good time is. I told you people with my bank is my bank. What? One more time.
All right, folks, wasn't that great? It was worth every penny of it. If you want a refund, come on down to get triple your money back. And that's our version of what happened here in Fort Davis on the 4th of July. But our version is about as reliable as IRS officials' testimony before Congress. So we take our creative liberties without looting your bank account. Because we know crime does not pay, and neither does bad acting. Y'all can come down to meet our cast of characters, photographs, autographs, and polygraphs.
Polygraph. Cute.